What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having an amazing evening. Welcome tonight to our lifestyle and legacy conversation. I would love for you guys to engage in the chat. Let me know where you are coming in from, near and far. Go ahead and put in the chat where you guys are coming in from. Let's see. Okay, we have Hope Mills, North Carolina in the building. I see you. Come on, we're ramping up because we have a lot of information in a short period of time that we're going to give you guys tonight. We got Killeen, Texas in the building. In a short period of time, we're going to show you guys the number one asset that people are sleeping on. This number one asset took me from being paycheck to paycheck. I'm talking about paid on Friday, broke on Monday, because I was stuck in the payday loan vortex. I don't know if you guys have any idea what that looks like, but that is where I was before I learned about this number one asset. So without further ado, I am going to introduce you guys. Highest respect. We are, oh my gosh, I'm actually honored to introduce this person tonight who's going to actually blow it out of the park. He has positioned his family to not just leave a legacy, but to live a legacy. He has been my accountability partner and friend, and he proudly serves the United States of America. So I definitely want to salute him there. Give it up for my partner for the evening, lifestyle and legacy coach, Jason Thomas.
Hey, good afternoon, good evening. Thank y'all for that wonderful introduction, Neatte, and thank you all for being here. Neatte Ridgeway, y'all. Look, I like to salute you, ma'am, because you have a son who's serving in our nation's army, and you are a proud new mother to a soldier. So I thank you. Look, y'all, for those that don't know who Miss Neatte Ridgeway is, she is a CEO and founder of Boss Sisters, for one. She's my business partner and a close friend, somebody who has I have a ton of respect for, but more importantly, she has a heart of gold, loves to help a lot of different people. She's empowered so many women across the United States and is going globals with her Boss Sisters brand that I'm just honored to have you here and for us to share this information tonight, because believe it or not, it was a conversation like this that really started me on my way and got me out of a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. But not only that, not having a plan for my finances. So real quick, for those that are just now tuning in, if you haven't let us know what city and state you're tuning in from, let us know by putting it in the chat. And I do apologize for it not being live on Facebook, but look, some information is saved for those who show up and those who stay to the end. But we're not going to be long. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this information that we have is for the masses. And I want to make sure that I can be heard, but I also want to make sure that y'all can see the information. Neatte, are you able to move and progress the slides when you see them pop up? I want to make sure you have full access, because it's going to be a conversation, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to be a lecture. This is going to be us having a conversation with you about the information that was shared once to us. So like I said, my name is Jason Thomas with the Extra Digit Movement, and today we'll be having a lifestyle and legacy conversation. So Neatte, when we're talking about the Extra Digit Movement, who are we?
Oh my gosh, we're people from all over. We are people that we're students, we're in the workforce, we're self-employed as business owners. As you see, we're in the military, taking care of our family and friends. And we all started from the American dream. The American dream was us going to school, getting good grades, and jumping into this workforce, right? That was the American dream. That is what we were told. And then as we grew older, say, okay, let's jump into the business side. But what they don't tell us is that, it takes 2 to 3 years to even make a profit. And within 10 years, 20 to 70% of businesses fail. I'm tired of seeing our people fail. Aren't you, Jason?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. You're talking about business failing, but usually what we find is business owners are normally owned by the business and don't own the business. I'm gonna say that
Right.
again. Think about it. You got a business owner working their job, getting out of hustle bustle of a 9 to 5, but yet they find themselves working 12 and 24-hour shifts just to keep their head above water because everything is on their back. And then with the military, like you alluded to, every single year, and every soldier, every service member that comes on this line knows that we put our lives in danger for the safety of others. But to do that and to gain the benefits that we see or that we seek, we have to live that life and live it to the fullest. And then by the end of our time, we're looking for a check, we're looking for a retirement check, and we may even be looking for disability. But even those are coming further away than what we would desire. So when we're talking about the next 20 minutes, we're going to show everybody, Neatte, what can literally change their lives and what has impacted ours, which is literally a home-based business, which gives everybody more freedom, more options, and more possibilities. But it all started with one decision. Like our friend Gail Andrews here. Look, she's been to all 7 different continents throughout the globe, right? I'm talking about a lady that started off working in IT, now living in DMV and traveling the entire globe to where she's put a flag, as you can say, on every single continent. Think about that. What kind of freedom, options, and possibilities would that look like for you? Or maybe like our friend Marcella Garner went from corrections to construction. Ladies and gentlemen, she worked as a security guard in a facility, and now her dream was always to own her own home, but she spent all of her countless hours, every single blood, sweat, and tears, every single day working to build someone else's dream, never really having the means to build a home until now. She owns a home, brand new home in South Carolina, and look, I am so thrilled for her. And last but not least, I'm going to share Mr. Monty. Man, this is another person in the security forces. He went from servicing people across the nation to where now he owns his own 10,000 square foot home and has traveled to places such as Spain, Morehouse graduate, and now is building a legacy for his own family, Neatte. But what did we all have in common? What was it? We all started a home-based business. There you go, right there. Unlimited income, unlimited time, and using leverage so that we all have the freedom, options, and possibilities to live the life we deserve. Ain't that right, Neatte?
Absolutely. As I was about to say, besides what we all have in common is having great personalities, we all took advantage of this home-based business. So many people want to know exactly what do we do. So we do 3 things to help us to earn daily, weekly, and monthly residual. You guys, I need you guys to get this word residual. That means you did something one time and it kept continuously growing. And we start off with our lifestyle, luxury, and legacy. I need you guys to say that with me: lifestyle, luxury, and legacy. Lifestyle is where we help you keep more of your money. Most of the people who are over here and a part of this membership have brought back over $2,000 into their household. Can you imagine what that has done for so many families? I can tell you for myself, it helped me to get out of debt quicker, helped me to pay off some things that kept me trapped in a cycle, you guys. When I was tired of going over there to the furniture store. I was tired of calling and making them payments every single month. But with that extra money that this opportunity gave me, I was able to pay things down in record time, which gave me that freedom that, I only dreamed of having at one point in time, because I was paycheck to paycheck, paid on Friday, broke by Monday. I don't think some of you guys get or understand. I was a struggling mother of 3 boys. Boys are expensive. Boys are expensive. So with that extra money that was brought back into my household, let me tell you, that allowed me to be able to taste a bit of luxury, where I was able to travel, help me make more money, travel. I was able to go to my son's football game, you guys, in another state, where I had to book in a hotel for an entire week. Let me tell you, when I was paycheck to paycheck, that was not part of my budget. That was not part of what I can do on a daily, because I did not have the income. I truly did not have the income. So what this opportunity has done for me, that is a pure example of what freedom looked like. You cannot trade the amount of time when you get to spend with your family any day. You can't trade that for any amount of money in the world. But when you're able to show up because of one opportunity that you decided to take seriously, you got to know value when you see it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to transition over into the legacy, where we help make your money make money. That's the part where we didn't know. I didn't know. I was like, wait a minute. I'm stuck over here in this luxury, now in this legacy. This is the part where I'm extremely ecstatic about. Jason, can you help me change the slide? It's not working on my end. So we talking about how do we do that? You know, what I do personally, I love to help people. That is my thing. Sharing is caring, you guys. Go ahead and put in the chat. Sharing is caring. What we do is we get paid by just advertising what this business is. And I just finished going over that. We promote and we advertise by word of mouth. Imagine if your word of mouth was the implement of the Super Bowl. Like, you know how many people the Super Bowl reaches? Do you understand how many people actually go to the Super Bowl only because somebody told them about it? Like, you didn't get the owner of the Super Bowl didn't come. Football team didn't come and say, "Hey, I need you there." No, they sent someone to talk to you about it. You just say, "Hey, the Super Bowl coming." I just found out that Beyonce was about to be what's she doing? Performing for Christmas, right? I just found that out because someone told me. Imagine that you get paid to just share this information to change the lives of the people. So I'm gonna train this over to you, Jason, because I'm too excited. My words are starting to get jumbled up. Help us out.
So think about it. I mean, what are we referring? We're referring people to our lifestyle legacy membership. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is that? It's $149 per month membership that allows our partners to lower your taxes, lower your debts, lower your bills, and then get your credit up all at the same time, so that you don't have to worry about the stuff we don't like. And then by sharing the results that they gave you, which is our opportunity for paying $100 one time, you own a business. So understand that $100 one time gets you a business. Never have to pay the overhead charge overhead every single month for a business, but you do for a membership. And the membership brings back on average over $2,000 per month. You got to see the value, like she said. So what do we do? Or what do you do? Your role is simple. All you do is load your lifestyle. Load your lifestyle into the portal, and the experts do all the work. I'm saying they shift your money back to you. So you could be like Latassa, who allowed our partnerships to put more money back into her pockets, to make her money make more money. You know, I like to say your money having babies. Think about that. Turning 20s to 2000s, 2000s to 20,000s. That gives you more freedom, options, and possibilities. And what she was able to do through our membership and through this opportunity, she's been able to travel the world with her son. Now, how many ladies out there have kids? How many fathers out there have sons? I want you to think about that. Instead of just taking weekend trips with your girlfriends or with your homeboys, you're taking trips to where you're taking vacations. Let's not say trips. You're taking vacations around the world where your children are able to explore things they only read about in books. Kind of like my friend Jimmy Slayton here, an educator in our school system who not only teaches but reflects and shows the kids that he teaches not only about Egypt, but shows them pictures that he took in Egypt, in the Sahara Desert. You know, think about that. I want people to think about that. What would a teacher at your child's school teach or have an impact on your child by sharing real world experiences, not just stuff that they think about in books? Ain't that right, Neatte? So
absolutely.
Tell us about these partnerships and the legacy portion.
See, what I love about these partnerships is they do the heavy lifting. They do the things that we do not like to do. Matter of fact, they do the things that we are undereducated to do, things that have not been taught in schools, you guys. So with our Lifestyle Legacy membership, we offer the private banking, purchasing land, precious metals, trust funds. If any of that excites you, because it sure excites me, I know you want to know lots more about it. Just like our friend Clovell here. Man, I was extremely excited when I saw someone who, like, I don't know, like, to actually jump in and pour into his family legacy. You see him holding a deed to land out in Antelope, California, that our company is partnered with, you guys. Most of our partnerships with these companies, you would normally have to have make over $250,000. That has to be your network to even partner with these people. And if you look right here in the section with a 5-figure silver collection, don't let it sleep on you. 5-figure silver collection, you guys. So this is how the legacy begins. The legacy begins by us being introduced to the things that are not taught in schools. There's a such thing as private wealth information versus the public information, like what our friends Ebony, Derek, and Kimberly have taken part of. Imagine the conversation at their dinner table. They're talking about their wealth portfolio. Imagine that. We're not talking about, the expenses of the home, what we can't afford anymore. We're talking about the wealth portfolio. We're looking at, where are you now? What are we investing in? What are we doing as a family? And their children's children are going to get to know their name's going to be over the fireplace. Like, I came across a woman and she said, she had came across this guy and he asked her, do you know who your great grandparents are? And she said, no. He said, they must ain't leave you anything. That's the first thing. They must ain't leave you anything. And for people to understand that, we are creating a legacy as of today. You're being known and remembered and acknowledged for something. Don't you want to be acknowledged for leaving and starting the legacy of your family, you guys? I know I do. Get some chats. Some people in the chat said, I know I do. Man, it's going to feel so good. So good when your children don't have to start from the bottom. All right, so let's talk about how we get paid. Jason, I know you got this.
Yeah, I got it. We talked about the membership. We talked about, the different things happen to people, but how do we get paid? Because think about this. Most people have referred somebody to something. Like this week, I think it was on the 10th where the Jamie Foxx special came out on Netflix, and people advertise it. People would tell people about different food spots, but none of us are getting paid for that. But here in this company, you're getting paid lifestyle bonuses, luxury bonuses, and legacy bonuses just by sharing what the partnerships have done for you. And you're getting paid daily, weekly, and monthly. I want y'all to think about that. When was the last time you got paid? How many days ago was it? And how much of that money you still have today? And then I want you to understand this. If you was getting paid daily, how much money would you want to get paid? How much money would you still have if you was getting paid daily, weekly, and monthly? When checks are just rolling into your household and your bank account, and all you do is seeing your account swell it up because you're able to make within $600 to $1,200 per month just within the first 30 days of joining our company with changing your lifestyle. Or maybe you're getting luxury bonuses to where you're seeing $30s to $150 coming and hitting your account every time a person joins your organization. Somebody you may not even know. Or getting to the legacy stage to where you're making over you're making up to $450,000 per month. Look, I already know some of y'all may be like, that's too much. But what would $1,200 per month do to your household? What would it do to your life? If you're like me, it would be everything. Everything would change. Where you eat, what zip code you're in, what you drive, and now you're able to get out and live. See, I like to say you should be living life, not letting life live you. But oftentimes through the course of our lives, we allow our income to dictate who we are and what we become. Well, now it's time to dream again and allow our dreams to push our income to where our income matches those dreams we once had. See what happens, Neatte, too often in life as adults, we allow our dreams to shrink to match our income rather than bring our income to where our dreams are. So what does that look like, Neatte, when all this money starts rolling in and our heads get swollen and our bank accounts follow?
Let me tell you guys this right here. Imagine getting the problem of money out the way. What would you do with that? So over here as a 4-star executive director, which is 90 members. Now, 90 is not at all. You have 90 people in a supermarket at one point in time, right? So with 90 members, you get a lifestyle and luxury bonus of $3,000 a month, right? So imagine contributing $1,000 of that. That's only 1/3 of that $3,000 over a time span of 7 years and an interest rate of 8%. If you guys can look at the bottom of the screen right here, you will have an estimate of over $100,000 plus $2,000 per month to enjoy. Imagine that for a second. Just let that sit in. Meaning someone that you introduced this to, they seen the value of this and they spread the word. Like you didn't even get to talk to all of those people and be like, Quana. Now, Quana, she's super quiet now. If Quana came over here, she's over here from late nights to catching flights. She was a former club manager. And she said, I see value in this. So she went ahead and told 3 people, that told 3 people. And now she has freedom, options, and possibilities because she made that one decision to share the power of this membership. Oh my gosh. This is my buddy right here, okay? I actually had a personal conversation with him, and it really enlightened me when he told me that he started off in the same position that I started off in. I was like, what? It's like people do not see the journey, they just see you at the top. I see him, purchasing land in Cabo. And I see him purchasing, his mama's, his in-laws house in Puerto Rico. I'm looking at this and he's like, nah, I started where you were. I couldn't believe it. So that gave me the inspiration and aspiration to go even further. So shout out to Dawn and Ruthie Wilson. This fellas here, I'm gonna let you cover this one because I'm already excited.
Hey, it's amazing to not only visit vacation spots, but to purchase vacation spots. So shout out to Don and Ruthie. But here is some people will be like, okay, that's them. They started off from the bottom and there they are. I don't want to have to go through the mud. Well, look at my friend, Richard Harden, who started off with 2 Duke degrees and understood the value of having more freedom, more options, and more possibilities that a degree could not afford. Think about this. If a degree could afford a lifestyle that you desired to live or a dream that you once had, more of us would have that same lifestyle, wouldn't we?
Right.
Would you agree? But we know in today's society, a degree is just a ticket to get you in the door. But having this type of education and this type of information allows you to have those freedom, options, and possibilities because you started off with a home-based business. So what does that look like when you go to the next level, where you've grown your team to over 750 members? You got $12,000 a month coming in, and you did the same thing that we did with the 90, to where you cut that in a third, and a third of that money you put into an investment account, growing at 8%. Now you're making over $400,000. You got over $400,000 sitting there growing at 8%. And guess what, Neatte? They're still bringing home an extra $8,000 a month. See, we're not telling you to stop what you're already doing. We're saying allow us to assist you and allow the partnerships we have to change your financial portfolios for the better, to where you're now at access to this $8,000 per month on the side. So you can look like my friend Christy. We like to affectionately call her Cash Flow Christy. See, what she was a former bartender. Notice I said was. but now she's an entrepreneur and the first female $1 million ring earner in our company, y'all. It's not just about the money. It's about what you can do with the money. And what she was able to do, she was able to position herself to where now her mother that you see in that bottom picture never has to worry about spending a dime again because she funds her lifestyle.
Oh
Now, how
my
many of y'all have
gosh, it
parents?
sounds like something I want.
Right? How many of y'all have parents that y'all would love to put in a better position rather than sit and wait for your parents to assist you? What type of level of love could you show someone like that? And then, yeah, I want you to share about these other two coming up right here.
Shayna is also a very humble and shy person. She came over here and she saw the power and the value of this program, and she actually manifested her new home that you guys see. Martha Stewart Development. How many of you guys actually drove through communities and said, I wish I could have that home. I wish I could live here. She actually made it happen. So we got from design girl to traveling the world. Look at her in Iceland. In Iceland, you guys. So freedom, options, and possibilities also come when you guys make the decision. You got to change the conversation at the dinner table. And this is exactly what our people right here, Charles and Judith Irie, oh my gosh. I am in awe. They're such humble people that gave so much love and compassion for others by sharing this opportunity. They went from being laid off to owning the Irie complex. And my favorite part is building their dream home on paid off land. Okay. Meaning no matter what's going to happen, they own that land. If you guys know the power of owning your own land, that is absolutely huge. So if you guys can actually see yourselves, not just in the far future, but in the near future, actually taking and getting to the point where you have 3,000 members and you are at $45,000 a month. Many people don't make that a year, but imagine with this opportunity, you're making $45,000 a month, and that's actually taking $15,000 of that in over time period of 7 years at an interest rate of 8%. You have $1 million in assets with $30,000 a month to enjoy. I need you guys to think big because it can happen for you, because we already know there are people out here doing it. Take a look at my mentor, Brian M. Bean, founder of the Extra Digit Movement. The man has a heart of gold. He's taken us from mindset to money. He's been doing so much with so many of us. I am actually honored to be in the mentorship by this man. He has also earned $1 million in commissions in this company. You guys see the receipts. He has a condo in Dubai who he's inviting us to. And not only that, if you look at the top, he's building an amphitheater in his backyard. Now, this is a person with big vision. I'm talking to the people who have big vision out here, who can actually see themselves making dreams come true, building legacies, you guys. I can bet that you guys are just like, I'm so ready to make this happen. But here we go. Fear kicking in. Fear will stop you from living your best life. So the question you might have, is there a contract or obligation to keep your home-based business? And I'm going to tell you guys this. If you guys want to cancel it and not even give it an opportunity, go right ahead. Go right ahead. You can cancel it. But guess what? If you cancel it within the first 30 days and you actually try to use the services and it did not work for you, you got 100% money back guarantee. Meaning you lost out on nothing just for trying it. Where in the world do you hear that at? Where do you hear that at? So I need you guys to get out your head. Matter of fact, I need you guys, if you are amped up and you're ready to get out and live, I need you to go ahead and comment that. Put it in the chat. I'm ready to get out and live. You know, I didn't gave this job, I didn't gave these companies, but I did not give myself the investment and opportunity that I deserve. So it's like, I don't know a lot of people, or the people I know will not do this. You ain't got to tell a soul. You guys who are actually entrepreneurs at hearts, I'm going to tell you this. Start off with the foundation. The foundation is taking care of home first. If you can manage your home first, then you can go out there and manage your dreams. That means if you guys want to go out here and start a barbershop, you can do that. But start off by managing home first. If you guys want to go out there and be a beautician, start at home first. Do not sleep on the number one asset, and that is a home-based business, running and operating like a home-based business. So, most of us didn't know each other either. I'm just reading from the slide now. So, Jason, you can go ahead and get ready to close us out, because I'm sure we are ready to get to the point where people are ready to make a decision.
Well, I like how you shared that. You said that, and I would have never thought about that. You said that most people, they usually start at home first. They start that barbershop. They start that salon for the ladies. You know, most of us do that. We start cooking at home before we go give our food to somebody else.
Yeah.
How often do we start thinking and working on our finances first? You know, we see opportunities like this and we be like, man, ain't nobody gonna sign up. But what about your own finances? You like your own finances to be better than where they are, so that maybe people will look at what you got and be like, dang, what did they do? You know, for my believers out there, man, you often be like, hey, you know, I prayed about it. I'll pray about it tonight, and I'll think about it later. But here's something I want to ask you. What if God is giving you a solution right now? What if God is giving you a solution right now to where you're like, hey, I'll go ahead and do it, but I need to know if this is legit. Let me ask you a question. If you prayed about it and the Lord is leading you to it, when are you going to listen to him? And when you're talking about legitimacy, how many of y'all on this line know about affiliate marketing? Let me break this down. Amazon. You get this link from one of your friends, or you go to the TikTok shop from some advertisement that someone shared with you, and you buy that product that they say is supposed to be the best thing, supposed to get you, you know, smelling good, supposed to get that face clean or whatever. And you take that link. That person earns a commission based on you using that link. This is the same thing. But the difference with this is this partnership and this membership is putting more money back into your pockets. And that business opportunity is paying you. So it's like a twofold money doubling over. Remember what we said at the beginning? Saving more money, then you get another opportunity to make more money, and then your money's making more money. How many of y'all are doing that right now? And think about this. On your job, you usually go through some kind of training. Ain't that right, Neatte? You got somebody there that don't want to really train you because they worried about them losing their job because you may do it better than them. Well, here in this company, you getting trained from the top person in the company. I'm talking about the most income earning this person, which is Mr. Brian M. Bean, on a simple formula, which is shift, increase, multiply, protect. And we're going to show you how to leverage everything. So look, at this point in time, like Neatte asked me to do, it's up to you to make a decision. We talked about the freedom, we talked about the possibilities, and we talked about the options. Now, this is the decision part. Look at your bank account. Look at with your dreams. Let's get that income up to those dreams instead of bringing those dreams down to that income. And let's do it for a 30-day money back guarantee. See, maybe you just want to do the membership. Look, there's no compensation with that. You ain't got to tell a soul like Neatte said, but what you do have to do is upload your lifestyle so the partnerships can get to work. That's $149.97 a month. And again, that's 100% money back guarantee if our partnerships don't get you any more money back to pay for that $149 a month. Or you're number one. You say, I understand that this is a money back guarantee, and understand that you're telling me I'm opening a business for $100 one time, and then I'm only paying $149 per month for a membership that's guaranteeing me that I'm going to make more than what I put in. Hey, sign me up. Hey, that's what we call a number one. At the end of the day, what brought me to this company was that I knew my military paycheck was never going to match the opportunity provided with this company, because guess what? It's not a home-based business. Again, this home-based business gives you unlimited freedom, it gives you unlimited time, and it gives you unlimited amount of income. So that's it for today, Neatte. That's all we have. So my question to everybody on this line, who brought you here? Tell them, hey, I'm ready to get out there. I'm ready to start. I either want to be a number one or number two. Go ahead and text them right now, and they're going to be calling you shortly, because bottom line, at the end of the day, everyone could use a lifestyle change. And guess what? 2025 has already started. So if finances are anywhere on your goals for next year, this can help.
Go ahead and contact the person who invited you to this link and let them know if you're one or two. And we'll be back tomorrow for those of you who love this opportunity and would like to bring someone back. So you got to see this. So we'll be back tomorrow, Saturday, December the 14th at 10 a.m. See you guys later. Check it out.
That's 10 a.m. That's 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. And y'all do the math for the rest of the world. Hey, y'all be here tomorrow. We thank y'all for coming out. Peace.